Konnichiwa, buongiorno, bonjour. G'day. How's it, guys? Welcome to Vik Wern Sports. I'm Vern, and welcome to the weekly update show. And we've got shitloads to get in today. It's going to be a long show, guys, so buckle up, get down, get the white stuff ready. Cheers to everybody. What's going on here? Got a new phone, don't know how it works. Never mind. Hope you guys are doing well. Last day of the weekend, but like I said before, it's a massive show. Massive show today. It's the best show ever. It's big. It's ginormous. It's very big. Let's go into the topics quickly. We got some football. I'll introduce Super Brew there. Basketball, WNBA. Boo! We get into that one as well. No Gianni Infantino today. The infidel. You got European Athletics Championships. We've got a bit of that. Rugby, Major League Baseball, NFL. European Gymnastics Championships as well, who has started this week as well. So crazy amount of stuff going on this week in sports. But I want to thank this man at the bottom there. I hope you all recognize him. Huh? That's Mr. Sergei Bubka. Yes, Soviet Union and Ukrainian pole vault phenomenon there in the 80s. An absolute mustard. Old Sergei Bubka. Let's quickly get that logo out the way, and I'll show you a picture when he was younger. There he is. Old Sergei dominated pole vault, like similar to what Armand Duplantis is doing now at the moment. Sergei Bubka won Olympic gold, 6 times world champion, indoor champion, sportsman of the year. The guy's an absolute legend, and he always used to just do the world record. He used to hold the world record, but you'd always just improve it by a centimeter because you get cash. You'd never go 3-4 centimeters up. You'd always go a centimeter, get the cash, get the centimeter, get the cash. Very clever, Mr. Bubka. But that is Sergei, and he's going to be sitting in with me this morning. Let's start off with some sad news. Yes, we start off with this man here, Mr. Don Nelson, has passed away at the age of 86. NBA legend, coaching legend, won the NBA title 5 times as a player with the Boston Celtics. Never as a coach. Came close a couple of times, but he's the second most winningest coach in NBA history. He did pass away this week, Don Nelson. So our condolences goes out to friends and family. Yeah, what a legend, Don Nelson. So let's get that one going, and we'll get straight into the football. And a little transfers. You know, some preseason football's not very interesting, but a little transfers. And these are only transfers that are done and dusted. This man here, Romelu Lukaku, he is going to Fenerbahce Istanbul from Napoli, I think for 6 million. Wish him all the best of luck there in Fenerbahce. Then, of course, Ferran Torres, World Cup winner. He's on his way from Barcelona to PSG for 60 million euros there. So good luck to Mr. Ferran Torres, World Cup winner. Duffy Duck is in the house. There you go, Duffy. Another transfer there, a coaching transfer, Xavi. Barcelona legend is now new coach of the Netherlands. Yes, until 2030, Xavi Hernandez will be coach of the Netherlands. That's going to be interesting to see what he can do there in the Netherlands. And let's go into the more football. Super Brew. Yeah, we go. That is our competition there, guys. Superbrew.com. Get into Super Brew. Register. Everything is for free. And then go here to tournaments. Hit the football icon, Premier League predictor. Then you go join a league. Then you can put in a search button. You put Vik Wern football. Join it up. Lovely competition. You can win some great prizes, some cash, some hoodies and stuff. So get into that one. Super Brew. Go register. You guys got another week before the Premier League season starts. That's tipping the whole season, 38 games. So it's a long one. So go do that, man. It's going to be mustard. Brandon Mayer's in the house as well. Then we'll go quickly now and we'll go to basketball. Yes, basketball. WNBA, we've had some crazy ass shit come out of the WNBA this week with males starting to apply for the draft. That's going on nuts. And that's why in our little poll there today, should transgender males take part in women's sports? 96% say no, 4% say yes. Listen, I've got nothing against transgender people at all, but If you want to be male and you want to be female, do it. If you want to be female, you want to be male, do it. I don't care. Everybody should do what they want. It's not fair if a biological male plays against biological females. That's just my point of view, and I'll stick with it until the day I die. So that's just absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, that's just my point of view. But I said, big up to the trans community, guys. Just be safe and be well. Then we had a little, because the whole thing came into bed because Sophie Cunningham said that she doesn't want that little girls go against boys, which I think as well. I've got a daughter myself. I would not like that at all. Just cancel the stupid league, says Heinrich Orton. Okay, listen here. The WNBA is a league that has never made a profit. These ladies want so much, and I would say try to get that league up and running so it can make a profit, so you girls can actually earn some decent amount of cash. But before we get in there, Sophie Cunningham, there she is. Lovely Sophie. She had that outspoken this week, got a lot of shitstorm on that one. I don't know why. But she had a little confrontation this week. She went for a layup, and Mr. Dejanay Carrington clotheslined her. Yeah, clotheslined her. I mean, come on. Listen, I played basketball. I've clotheslined people before. Really, I didn't want to get the ball. I just took the head off. That's what she did here. Took the head off. Got ejected. Rightly so. Got ejected. Went straight out to the changing rooms. Wrote in on social media, white privilege. I don't know what that's got to do with it. White privilege. You clothesline somebody, you get ejected. That's pretty normal in my eyes. And I don't believe in white, black privilege. I only believe in green privilege. People with cash, they have privileges. People that are poor, don't matter what color you are, when you're poor, you fucked. So I believe in green privilege, but never mind. She got a bit of a shitstorm as well. Dejanay Carrington, she got a bit of shitstorm as well. Tip to everybody out there, in sports, and when you have a little debate and everything gets heated, and listen here, experienced it 1,000 times as a sportsman myself. It's always best to just sit out, wait a half a day, calm down, think about it, and then post something. Never do it while it's just happening. That's never good. Never good. Because sometimes shit comes out that you didn't want to do, and the shitstorm is massive, especially if you're in the spotlight here like the WNBA. But talking about the WNBA, let's get into some results last night. The Washington Mystics beat the Los Angeles Sparks at 80-70, and the Minnesota Lynx beating the Las Vegas Aces 92-87. But listen here, up tonight, these are the games tonight: the Chicago Sky against the Seattle Storm, and of course the Indiana Fever against Atlanta Dream. Now, I would have loved to do this game. Pity I can't get the WNBA. I'm not paying for any more subscriptions. Indiana Fever, Atlanta Dream, that is Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese. Yes, these two are battling. Reese went from the Chicago Sky over to the Dream. Both of these teams now are top of their division. So the one who wins this one will stay top. But it's been a nice little ding-dong battle between these two ladies over the years. When they were already college, there were rivalries. It has gone crazy between these two. It's good for the WNBA. I like it. It's fun. It's entertaining. Like I said, I would have loved to have done this game this evening. It would have been cool. You were always calm, Vik. You were the most out of control person on the fucking planet. But never mind. That is coming up in the WNBA. Guys, EuroLeague basketball. I put out a video a couple of days ago, so go check that out. I'm starting to introduce all the teams for the season. I did the Turkish teams, the 3 Turkish teams: Besiktas, Fenerbahce, and Anadolu. FS Istanbul there. Well, actually, all 3 Istanbul teams there. So go check it out. I will be putting out, the next one will be the 4 Spanish teams. And slowly after 3-4 days, I'll put out new ones. Go check that out on our Vik Wern's basketball channel. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing too badly. Then, let me see, where the hell am I? European Athletics. Yes, it is the European Athletics there, Birmingham. Funny logo, I must say. A bull? No, don't understand. But never mind. I'm not going to go through all the results. My cool, calm, and collective, right. Vik tries to kill people. No, never mind about that. Athletics. It is the European Championship. It's been fun. I'm only going to bring out the results that I actually watched, because I have been watching a lot of it, but I'm not going to do all of them. Sorry there, Mr. Bubka. But that final there, the pole vault final is only tonight, Mr. Armand Duplantis. If he is taking part, I don't know. But let's go quickly. This lady here, Mrs. Amy Hunt, she's been dominating the sprinting event. She won the 100 and the 200 meters for the women, and she won the 4x100 meter relay as well. And tonight, there's the mixed 4x100 meters as well. And if she wins that one, she'll be the only person in history to win 4 gold medals at the European Championships. So good luck to Miss Amy Hunt. Then we go over to the men's 400 meter hurdles. Yeah, Carsten Warholm winning that one. Fantastic race, dominated from start to finish. Let's go, Mr. Warholm. There he is, with medal around his neck. Good stuff there. Then we go to the women's 800 meters. And what a victory there for our Swiss lady, Audrey Werro. She beat the overall favorite, Keely Hutchison. The hype was massive on this race. Keely Hutchison, Femke Bol there. Everybody was like, oh, Keely Hutchison's fantastic. Swiss was the fastest runner this year as well. Femke Bol came up from the 400 meters hurdles to do this one. It was an epic race. I sat down to watch this one. I loved it. And Audrey Werro won this one. Yes, there she is, the lion, the beast. There she is. Good stuff for her. Then another competition that I did watch was the men's high jump. Absolutely crazy. Gianmarco Tamburini, absolutely. He's not a tall man for a high jumper, 191. His best result this season was 2 meters 20, I think it was. He is world champion and Olympic winner, but he had a bad season so far. But man, did this guy show up when it counted. Absolutely fantastic job for the Italian. So good luck to him. Then we had the women's 4x100 meters. Great Britain winning that one. Switzerland getting second. And Poland getting the bronze. Then the men's 4x100, love the relays. Great Britain winning that one as well. Germany in second, Belgium in third. Let's take a look at those relay gold picture there. Those are the men and women for Great Britain. So congratulations to them. Absolutely, that boy just can't shave. Oh, no. He's an Italian. He's an eccentric man. That is the gold there. Then let's go check out quickly the medal table so far in the European Championship. Italy out there in the lead with 8 gold. Great Britain with 6, Germany with 4, Netherlands with 4, Norway 4, Switzerland there with 3. But it's the last night tonight in the athletics. We'll have the men's pole vault still coming up. That'll be a couple of finals. What really fun is the 4x400 meter relays. That's always fun to watch. And of course that mixed 100 meter relay as well. That one should be cool. So check it out tonight. All starts off, I think, about 8 o'clock this evening. So check that out as well. Let's get into rugby. Yes, and that the greatest rivalry tour that starts next Saturday between the Springboks and the All Blacks should be an absolute screamer. We'll plug that later on, Gabby. We are doing the community, Vik's doing the Community Shield today. Let's go check it out quickly. The results there this week. The Stormers game, that was last week. That's not so good. The Sharks losing to New Zealand 0-54. And yesterday, the Bulls losing 19-50. But it doesn't matter because on Tuesday, when they played the Sharks, I mean, this was iconic. This was absolutely mustard. The New Zealanders, of course, for the game, did the haka. And Ma Nonu has signed up now by the Sharks. And he was playing in this game. Came off the bench. But to start the game, Ma Nonu did a solo haka to accept the challenge. It was beautiful. It was one of the most iconic things I've seen in my life. As a rugby fan, as a sports fan, brought tears to Vik in my eyes. Nothing brings tears to our eyes, but this brought tears to our eyes. It was absolutely amazing. Maha Nonu, 44-year-old, one of my favorite rugby players of all time, did the haka there by himself against the All Blacks. Amazing stuff, man. That was just iconic, as I would say. So if you haven't checked it out on YouTube, man, it's amazing. There were some rugby internationals there. The ladies, Fiji women played against the Lady Box. Box winning that one 29-22 there. I think it was in Australia. Then another rugby international, Australia beating Japan there, 56-17. We did that live on the channel. Good first half there. It was a close first half. But in the second half, Australia just pulled away and absolutely hammered the Japanese. Then, of course, Curry Cup. There's the Curry Cup results of the weekend. Lions losing to the Cavaliers. Big surprise there, 29-38. Griquas beating the Sharks 55-21. The Pumas beating the Stormers 29-7. And later on today, the Bulls will take on the Cheetahs. Let's check out that one quickly. There you go. Bulls, Cheetahs. That is at, I think it's 3 o'clock. Live on the channel with me. So join me for that one. I forgot the NPC again. Oh, well, never mind. Check it out, DEFCON Rugby Show on Monday, and you'll see a bit more of the NPC. That is the Curry Cup table. They put it out there. The Griquas looks like they are qualified. The Stormers, Sharks, and Bulls at the bottom. The Curry Cup hopes for promotion are done. Dustin in my eyes. So it's this last 5 teams there. Griquas, Pumas, Cavaliers, Cheetahs, and Lions that will fight it out. Who makes the playoffs? Good. Then, of course, now we're getting to a bit of Major League Baseball. Yes, we did have some baseball last night. Let's go quickly through that. The White Sox beating the Tigers 4-3. Cardinals beating the Cubs 8-4. The Blue Jays beating the Yankees 4-1. Giants beating spanking the Rockies 7-1. The Mets beating the Nationals 5-4. Orioles tipping the Rays 4-3. Marlins over the Reds 8-4. The Guardians over the Padres 6-1. Phillies hammering the Twins 9-1. The Mariners beating the Astros 10-5. Diamondbacks beating the Braves 10-3. Red Sox beating the Pirates 4-0. The Brewers beating the Dodgers 4-1. Angels in a boring game 1-0 over the Royals, and the Angels beating the Royals 1-0, and the Texas Rangers beating the Oakland Athletics 5-1. Let's go quickly through the standings. In the American League, it is still the Tampa Bay Rays there with 74 wins out there in the lead, and I don't think anybody else is catching because not many games left. Then we got in the National League, it is the Milwaukee Brewers there out there just ahead of the Atlanta Braves and the LA Dodgers. So interesting stuff in the last couple of games in the Major League Baseball. Let's get those ones out of the way. And we've got some NFL as well. NFL preseason has started. I'm not a big fan of preseason, but I thought I'd bring you the games here from Saturday and from yesterday. The Broncos beating the Falcons 27-7. The Buccaneers beating the Jets 24-16. Oh, what's going on here? Some sound has come on. Let's switch that off. There you go. The Dolphins losing to the Commanders. The Commanders beating the Dolphins 20-7. The Bills beating the Panthers 29-14. The Bears beating the Browns 34-10. The Vikings beating the Giants 13-10. Rams beating the Chiefs 20-12. The Jaguars beating the Saints 24-20. The Ravens beating the Eagles 24-7. And the Cowboys beating the Seahawks 17-7. It's preseason. You know, things can change. So let's get the NFL out of the way. European Gymnastics Championships. Yes, guys. The reason I'm a big gymnastics fan, you know, I watch it mostly at the Olympics, I must be honest. This was interesting because it is that they're in Zagreb in Croatia, and it's the first time that the Russians are back. So I thought I'd get it out there. So let's get quickly to in the vault. A Russian one, Angelina Melenkova. In the uneven bars, Helen Kevik of Germany won that one. The balance beam went to Esposito Melilla of Italy, and the floor went to Angelina Melenkova of the Russians. You can't call them Russians because they are taking part but not under their own flag. All-round team there events, the Russians won that. The Russians won that one as well. In the team events there, the Russians won that as well. So the Russians are back in the gymnastics. I'm not a big fan of politics and sports, but that's for everybody to decide for themselves. So welcome back. That's all I can say. Good job there for them. That's about it. That's it. Rounded up. Didn't take that long. I think it was going to go long. I don't know. If anything that I said on the show tickles your fancy, get into the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget, this afternoon we do have the Charity Shield live, Arsenal against Man City, and the Cheetahs against the Bulls, the Bulls against the Cheetahs in the Curry Cup Rugby. That is me for this weekend. I'll be back next Sunday at 10 o'clock sharp, as always. Thanks everybody in the chat for joining me. It was nice. Thank you for taking the poll. Let's see it. 96% of you say they shouldn't take part. One person said yes. Everybody's allowed to their point of view. But hey, listen here, that is it for me this week. Let's put that logo back up there. There you go. That's our email address at the bottom, vikandwernsports@gmail.com if you want to get hold of us. Guys, girls, whatever you are, doesn't matter. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Be cool. Be nice. Be kind. And yeah.